credit score? It is a statistical number that evaluates a customer's creditworthiness and is based on credit history. To simplify this, a credit score is a number that summarizes your borrowing history, the good and the bad. The credit score model was created by Fair Isaacs Corporation, also known as FICO. While there are other credit scoring systems, the FICO score is by far the most commonly used. Up to 90% of top lenders use FICO scores. Keep in mind that while many lenders use credit scores like FICO scores to help make lending decisions, each lender will have their own prerequisites, like the level of risk it finds acceptable. There is no single cutoff score used by all lenders, and there are many additional factors that lenders may use to determine your actual interest rates. The credit reporting agencies, also known as credit bureaus, gather all of your credit information, so it's wise to be well informed about their functions. The three main credit bureaus are Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. There are numerous credit reporting agencies in the business besides these three, yet lenders go to these main credit bureaus. The major credit bureaus are all for-profit companies and are not owned by the government. They have reporting relationships with banks, credit card issuers, lenders, and other financial organizations and compile your credit history into credit reports. Credit reports include information about your existing credit accounts as well as your payment history from a variety of financial institutions, including credit card companies, banks, mortgage companies, and other lenders you have worked with in the past. So what is done with this information? Once the major credit reporting agencies have collected all the information, compiled your credit history, and generated a credit report, they sell that information back to the lenders so they in turn can determine your creditworthiness. Now that you know about credit reporting, are you wondering how credit score affects your financial life? A credit score plays a key role in lenders' decision to offer credit. People with credit scores below 640 are generally considered to be as subprime borrowers. Lending institutions often charge interest rate of subprime mortgages at a rate higher than a conventional mortgages in order to compensate themselves for carrying a mortgage risk. They may also require a shorter repayment term or a cosigner for a borrower with a low credit score. Conversely, a credit score of 700 or above is generally considered good and may result in borrower receiving a lower interest rate, which results in their paying less money in interest over the life of the loan. Person's credit score may also determine the size of an initial deposit required to obtain a smartphone, cable service or utilities, or to an apartment. And lenders frequently review borrowers' scores, especially when deciding whether to change an interest rate or credit limit on a credit card. Wondering where to start rebuilding your credit? First, check your credit report. It has been reported that as many as 1 in 5 Americans have mistakes on their credit report. You can improve your FICO scores by first fixing errors on your credit history, if errors exist, and then follow these guidelines to maintain a consistent and good credit history. Repairing bad credit or building credit for the first time takes patience and discipline. There is no quick way to fix a credit score. In fact, quick fix efforts are the most likely to backfire, so be aware of any advice that claims to improve your credit score fast. Establishing credit history can seem daunting. Start small. Do your research before applying for any lines of credit. Consider your wants and needs. Apply for a credit card from reputable companies. You might not qualify for a regular credit card on your first try. Here are some examples of responses you might receive: partially secured credit card, fully secured credit card, or a denial. Partially and fully secured credit cards require some type of a security deposit and will most likely have an annual fee. But this is a great way to start establishing credit history. Be mindful how you will use your credit card. Consider the credit card limit. Try to stay below 30% of credit used and make payments on time. To simplify this, think of one expense that you have on a monthly basis: fuel for your car, groceries, or eating out with your friends. This way, you will get into the habit of using and paying your credit card off, yet not relying on it as a source of supplemental income. You may also consider getting a retail credit card. You might have a higher chance being approved for such credit card because you can only use it at that particular store. Either way, do your research and find the best way that will suit your credit needs. Thanks for watching. For more of our videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook and Instagram.